Hey Collective, let's get a reading for the 30th. This is May 2022. And this is a collective consciousness energy reading. What is going on, Collective? Please, God, clear, concise messages. Thank you. Amen. On a 3. All right, everybody. What's the situation today? What's going on today, Collective? All right. Okay, 6 of Swords flipping over in the deck. I always have to check in case anything else turned over. It's always cool when that happens, when a card is just flipping and lands right in the deck as you're shuffling, I think, which is a special message, right? That's why I love turned up cards, cards that come out upright. So 6 of Swords in the situation. This is a lot of clear-mindedness. This is solutions-based thinking. This is calming the waters. Anything that feels troubled here. I do consider the feelings involved, even though it's mental energy, because this has a pacifying influence. It calms the mind, and therefore the fears and the doubts here seem to be calmed as well. There could be a sense of finding guidance or, you know, locating help or assistance at this time, a guide somehow. And there could be travel. This is a travel card. It could be overseas. But it's definitely coming out of some sort of conflict or a sense of low self-esteem. So there is a really nice, especially for Swords energy, as I always say, it's you know, it's a tough suit. But the 6 is gentle. It's the more gentle of the Swords energy. And yeah, you're dealing with thoughts, ideas, information, programming, communication, this type of thing, right? So this is really nice. I also consider the 6 of Swords to be seeing results of something. You can see something is starting to create waves, but in a good way, like to create movement for you, to make room, I would say. Yeah, like parting the sea, not making waves like crashing on you. All right, what are you or the other person's thoughts about the situation? I would say this is self-assurance as well. There is a level of confidence building here, or confidence having been built here in the 6 of Swords. Here in the thoughts about the situation. Wow, okay, so we have really deep feelings about this situation. So, as I say, this does affect your emotions, even though it's in the thinking or the realm of the thoughts here in this terms of situation. There's there's peace here, right? There's a sense of peace of mind here as well. So it's definitely affecting some deep emotions here, or your deep emotions could be affecting, you could be seeing through the lens of your deep emotions being soothed here by something, which is really nice. This is Scorpio energy. This is the mastery of the emotions, but it's generally like controlled. What do you say? It's like still waters run deep. Something's bubbling under the surface here. Somebody has to maybe play it cool. But there's a lot of emotional depth behind this, say travel or distance or journey, right? But again, there's confidence here. So your feelings in terms of the thinking here, you're very much guided by your very strong, deep emotions. And your emotions could even be in charge here of this type of journey. Perhaps you've learned to feel good here or to feel deeply, and it's really become important to you. You can start feeling comfortable in that. You could literally, you or the other person here in this situation could be following their heart. We have sex, death, and rebirth here indicated 8th house energy. This is merging energy. It is the culmination of two forces merging, right? So essentially it's like a trifecta, which is interesting because when you have these merge, these two forces, whatever it is, right? Let's just say it's two ingredients, whatever it is, right? It's always going to have, there's something, a third thing is going to happen because of it, right? There has to be an outcome or an effect. So yes, this is very effective here in having you appreciate how deeply you might feel about something that you might have tried to deny here as well, or felt defeated about. So yeah, that's nice. And the king is fixed energy, so you're thinking about this as pretty, I would say, long-term, pretty sturdy. Okay, what are your feelings? You are the other person's feelings about the situation, and today that will always be the 6 of Swords. All right, this is only 3, that's nice. Very interesting, folks. Check this out. So in the feelings, wow, we do have a lot of reunion energy. It's funny because I was going to say, I mean, when you're having a journey here, essentially, and you're following your heart, I mean, you're probably going towards someone or something that you love. So there's definitely a reunion feeling here. It could just be a vacation and going to your favorite spot, right? I mean, this is a general reading, folks, so, you know, take it as it fits. Don't force this story, but this could very well be your story or happening around you or, you know, the other person in this situation. So, wow, feelings about the situation. The Ace of Wands, the Devil, and the 3 of Cups. This is, we don't have to see the Judgment card here, but we could. If we do, it would definitely scream reunion. But I'm seeing that here in the 3 of Cups. It's a celebration through reunion, this huge emotionally fulfilling place for you. It's just such a gentle, beautiful card as well. There's a lot of gaiety here. It's just so precious. This is really precious energy. 3 of Cups is legit. You know, it's gorgeous. There's a gorgeous energy here. So, wow. And then the Ace of Wands opposite of that with the Devil in the middle. Okay, you could be dealing with a lot of work or your social status or just feeling super extra charged about focusing on a reunion regarding a new adventure. If this isn't about actually having a child with somebody and, you know, trying to start a family here, because this has a lot of, there's a lot of sex energy here. I'm not going to lie. It's just, you know, with Scorpio here, and now we have the Devil, and there's the Ace of Wands. It's like, there's just a lot of lusty energy. But, you know, as I always say, for highest energy Devil, what we could use is our obsessions and our inclinations to fixate or to see become a little bit, yeah, like obsessed or fixated here, or possessive or controlling. It could be about an outcome. So, you know, if you feel like you're using this to the highest benefit and it's serving you, I would say, yeah, just be aware that in your heart space here that you don't create an imbalance of something, because Devil card energy screams control and temptation and, yeah, possessions and obsessions. And then we have that merging energy here. So someone or something with regard to this situation is interested in merging. This person, you or the other person, definitely has your heart set on this. And I know this is cardinal energy with the Capricorn ruled devil, but it's the fixation component of it. And then you have that fixed energy here with the Scorpio in its thinking, right? So nothing's going to stop this travel or this journey. I really don't think. Very interesting. Yes, and the Ace of Wands can always be seen as phallic energy. So, you know, that could be a part of it. That's where the sexy energy comes from. If this is about career, then this is, you could be getting an offer or making an offer that is going to take you in, like something is very, very deep about this. It's like you're locked into something. You could feel here that you're moving toward becoming locked into something. This is, you know, what's it called? Like when you hold someone down, or when you, yeah, like lock someone down. Like, we'll see what else comes up here with this. Could be putting someone on lock, right? All right, let's see what is the most probable outcome here. I just want to see if there's anything else there in those messages, but interesting reading. All right, so what is the most probable outcome here for the situation, collective? This could always be the workplace as well, or your work. You know, you could just be like a lot of, something could just feel like a lot of work here as well. Like an obsessive amount of work. All right, so this guy came out upside down. Very interesting, or also known as reversed. So, as you know, if you've been watching me for a while, I don't technically read reversals. My deck is always in the upright on purpose. However, my cards don't lie and I don't frig around. So when something comes out in the reverse, I have to pay attention to it. If it had come up in the upright, it would have been a suspension, a holding on. There's something is being held up, held back. There's a roadblock here. Something needs to be learned or processed, surrendered or sacrificed here. Coming to terms with something. So in the reversal is basically the opposite of this. This would be someone who is either unable to learn something or who is unable to wait on a lesson here. This person, or you or the other person here in this situation, could feel like the time is now. Like there really is, it does feel like a rush. There's a rushing energy here. Yeah, there's something that feels like it's being rushed a little bit, and it's, I don't know really besides seeing this in the reverse, how to even say like where that would be coming from, but maybe that's where this, in the heart space about this journey here, it's almost like someone can't wait, or they feel like something is limited, or there could be a third party here, someone who's trying to get in the way, or someone believes someone's trying to get in the way. We have 3 3s. I do want to look that up. I'll remember this one day. 3 3s. Oh yes, deceit. As soon as I found it in the book, I realized, I've seen this before. Deceit. Okay. Interesting. So I would say definitely if you feel that you're rushed here, if you or the other person is rushing a situation and you're dealing with, say we have this Pisces energy here, we have Aries, Libra. I mentioned these two. We have Sagittarius energy here, or 9th house. That could be Sagittarius. Jupiter rather. So, okay, this is very interesting. Yeah, I would just say with today, folks, it would be really about not pressing anything, you know, finding that peace, but you can do something on your own here as well. You don't have to wait for permission to do this. You don't have to try to catch up with anyone or the Joneses, so to speak. You can do something on your own here. But very interesting now to see this deceit factor. So we have this Temperance card showing up here. This is patience, right? And that's what really these cards, this set of cards is all about. It's all about, particularly with the most probable outcome being that really needing to peel back a tiny bit, like something still needs to be learned here. And then some more difficult swords energy. So the 3 of Swords, Temperance, and the 3 of Pentacles, opposite of that. So, yeah, I feel like someone is this nervousness is coming back here as well. There's like a poverty of intentions or goodwill here. It's very interesting reading here, guys, like in terms of energy. A collaborative effort may just feel like external energy to all this, or coming in, or, you know, on with regard to the other people or person in the situation, is just a collaborative effort is just heartbreaking here. And there's like this, how do you blend these two worlds? Something isn't blending here. But it's also divine timing. So here it's weird. It's like this, we come in this situation from a place of security and deep feelings about something, and then we go to this, you know, external to us. I mean, maybe it could be giving news about that, like having to say preemptively to something, or, you know, this could be moving on from something that we have deep feelings about as well. And it's like, you could want your cake and eat it too, in a way, because, right, with that deceit showing up with the 3 3s, especially so close together here in the reading, it's you might need to be honest with yourself here about something with regard to the journey that you're taking. with internal energy or subconscious energy here, the Page of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Five of Pentacles, right? So this offer here, this proposal around this poverty and this Wheel of Fortune. So, feeling like something is past or that you want something to pass here, and feeling really deeply about it, or come to pass, right? Or in terms of this reunion here, but it's like feeling like it's not going to come through after all, or that there could be a sense of trickery here. Just with regard to that deceit with the 3 threes. I don't take that lightly either, right? That's what, yeah. And then we have this balancing act over, you know, justice or karma, balance essentially over this Aries individual. It could be a fire sign female of, you know, any fire sign, but most definitely an Aries female could be featured here. And she's the outlier. She could be Aries Libra as well. And then, yeah, I mean, there just could be this entrepreneurial energy, this woman, this free spirit. She kind of is good at everything. She has her hands in everything. And more cardinal energy here. So very much in the hard work zone, in the possibly, you know, being seen. This is a very witchy woman, right? I always say that about the Queen of Wands. She's different that way. She's a rebel. So this could be about that type of personality or these types of energies. Something needs to be balanced out. Maybe a little bit of time needs to pass between now and tomorrow with regard to a reunion or learning something here, and not just maybe this could be, it just occurred to me that the 6 of Swords could be like this getaway, like how do I get away type thing. And it's like, no, there's something that needs to be sorted out here, because you don't want to leave something or, but you know, alternately enter something that has any deceptive vibes. Like, that's not cool. And the whole point of all these levels that we keep going through and learning from is to level up. It's to challenge ourselves. It's to do better. So yeah, just be cognizant of any deception, self or otherwise, around a collaboration that could feel quite daunting, or could feel like there's maybe like a breakup. So yeah, be honest about that, or that could be coming in, or you could be dealing with that in your work world here particularly. But yeah, that's really all I'm getting. That's crazy. I feel like I'm just going to end up repeating myself, but I never know what the heck I'm going to see. So this is always a surprise for me. This was a really weird reading, collective. So, you know, all the best with whatever's going on in your world. I would say, yeah, the most important card in this reading today would be the Hanged Man. But let's put him upright. You know, we want him in his real position, which is being available, slowing down long enough to be available to that enlightenment, to that aha moment. To, you know, there's humility in this card as well. The Hanged Man is hung in the town square, right? And he has to get a grip. He has to get a hold of what put him there in the first place, so that he doesn't keep repeating this pattern, okay? And certainly with the swords here, there could be an issue of patterns as well around collaboration. So that, I'm going to leave it there. I enjoy doing these for you so much, and I appreciate you joining me. I always hope it's helpful to someone out there. And until we meet in the next one, bye for now.